The concept of understanding oneself is one that has been studied and debated for centuries. Understanding the self is a lifelong journey that is filled with moments of self discovery, self-reflection, and personal growth. When you deeply know yourself and the boundaries that you have set, you are more likely to experience a fulfilling and rewarding life. Self is also recognized as a social object set by our social structure. Just like a tapestry, we are on art that is moved by different struggles and experiences, but it surely will create a unique image that can be recognized or remembered by everyone from time to time.
This essay explored the impact of socialization on self-concept across different cultural contexts. It will highlight the difference between collectivist and individualistic culture. Do we go deeply about this topic? One question may pop up out of your mind. Is this who I really am?
According to Mead's social self theory, the self is not there from birth, but it is developed over time from social experiences and activities. It only indicates that we ourselves will build differently and may vary from time to time. For example, Italian culture is known for its rich history in art, architecture, and fashion. And even in cuisine, one strong proof that this culture affects the Filipinos is the love for pastas and pizzas. Undoubted why almost all of the restaurants and cafes here in the Philippines has pastes and pizzas to offer. Another instance of social influencing is the celebration of Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead in Mexico. Locals here in the Philippines celebrate this kind of tradition. This is where families honor their deceased loved ones. It's not just about remembering the dead, it is about celebrating their heritage.
Last example is the indigenous cultures of San people in Africa. It is known for their deep connection to the land and rock art. Just like us, we also have this kind of tradition. We call this Anito and Santo. Filipinos tend to worship rock formations, unexplained mysteries, and even statues or sculptures to represent something. This conveys that religion also influences an individual over the time. These are some examples of cultural contexts that affects the understanding the self. This is where socialization shapes self-concept. A society that develops a culture through a number of shared customs, norms, values, traditions, social rules, symbols, and even language. Socialization helps an individual to learn and inherit these values to create a unique, wonderful, and independent individual. From family, education, peer groups, and mass media, it influences the self through its shared language and meanings that enable a person to take the role of the other, engage in social interaction, and reflect upon oneself as an object. The common denominator from these different topics is that the self develops through social interactions that occur in complex, organized, and differentiated societies. Conceptualizing social structure as a pattern of relationships between various groups implies that the society comprises structurally related groups as well as rules.
Overall, nothing in this world is permanent. However, according to Heraclitus, the only permanent things in this world is change. Change is inevitable. Who knows what my future brings? Going back to the question, who I really am, there is no answer for that. We may be different every day. Yesterday was be history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. Focus on yourself, understand yourself, and build confidence. Just like a tapestry, our purpose is depending on situation. But one thing's for sure, this is not a movement to create a pattern, rather an image to show uniqueness.
As an individual, how do you see yourself 5 to 10 years from now?
It is impossible to see my art future, but I believe it will have my abilities, dreams, and determination. My life will be easier and stable.
I see my myself in 5 or 10 years that one day I will be a successful manager and I will be able to give my family a good life. And they will be able to go to the places that I dream of going to. I know that it's not easy to achieve everything, but I will do my best.
I envision myself living in a peaceful and beautiful country of Switzerland with a successful life, surrounded by my loving and grateful family. My life will be a testament how I work hard that may anyone dreams turn into reality.
I think 5 or 10 years from now, I already have a stable job. Then I'm sustaining myself on studies because I want to continue pursuing law. Hopefully, baka sana, exam na ako for bar exam or Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.